Hello YouTube, this is Chan from Alloy211. In today's video I wanted to talk about something that really doesn't fall in line necessarily with the other videos I've done, although the background is similar and there's a lot of firearms there on the table. But this isn't about the firearms themselves. This is about something that I think we as gun owners should take it upon ourselves to do. You have the media today many times suggesting how responsible gun owners are responsible for the actions of someone deranged, someone doing something with a firearm that you shouldn't do, that no responsible firearms owner would ever do. And I think that's wrong, and I really find that to be disgusting, to blame other people for someone else's actions. But I do think there's something that we, as responsible firearms owners, gun owners, hunters, other people who enjoy firearms, can do. And that's not leave unsecured firearms in your vehicle. And I understand a lot of people have a truck gun or have a car gun. Many times it'll be, say, a gun like one of these here, like a 22, something small, something cheap, just in case they don't have a gun on them and they need a gun. But there's really no reason, if you're a concealed carry permit holder and you carry a gun at all times, which I carry a gun everywhere I go, because obviously if you're going to carry a gun sometimes you should carry it all the time. But I don't see any reason other than, say, you're at work and you're not allowed to carry your firearm in your place of business, to leave your firearm unsecured in your vehicle. And even if you're at work, you should still secure it in some way if you can, with a lockbox or in the trunk. Well, not necessarily in the trunk, because trunks are easy to break into too. But in some way, secure it inside your vehicle if you can, especially if you have to park somewhere that's a public parking area. Because you have to remember, unless someone sees someone actually breaking into your car, if someone just sees them in your car, they're not going to know that's not their car. So they'll have plenty of time to rummage through your car and take whatever they want. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I think that we can all do this. And it's not difficult to just say bring your gun in from your car at night. Or if you're going to leave a gun in your car, you need to secure it in such a way that you would almost have to steal the entire car to steal the gun. Because, you know, it's a lot easier to find a stolen car than a stolen gun. I mean, this can fit in your pocket. You're not putting a 2007 Chevy Impala in your pocket. And if you are, you have got some big pockets. Anyway, there's a study done by Harvard and Northeastern University that said somewhere between 300 and 600,000 guns are stolen a year in this country. And it's hard to pin the number down because different law enforcement agencies report in different ways. Some gun owners don't report their guns stolen. You know, there are a lot of variables in there. I'm not going to get into the methodology of the study, but it's a good point number to go with. And it's hard to determine, again, too, how many guns are stolen actually from vehicles. But in 2015, in the city of Atlanta, 70% of their guns were stolen from vehicles. Am I going to say that that number from Atlanta is going to extrapolate to the further parts of the United States? Probably not. But again, it's a good point to look at. So let's go lower than that. Let's say 50% of the 300,000 guns that are possibly stolen in the United States a year are from vehicles. That's 150,000 guns stolen going out onto the streets to people who do not share the same values as a gun owner. A gun owner doesn't want to have to hurt anyone with their firearm if they don't have to. You know, I don't know anyone who feels that way. So, you know, if you have to, you do. You defend life, your life or someone else's life, but you do not want to have to do that. Whereas those 150,000 guns that are getting stolen out of a car a year, those are going to people who do not have these same sympathies, who do not understand their place in society, or that they have a place in society and a responsibility to society, which we all have. And they have it too, but they just don't realize what it is. And I say this, that we need to do it as gun owners, because if you look at how many, and this is from the ATF's numbers, how many guns were lost or stolen from FFL dealers in 2016? It was 18,394 lost or stolen. And of those, 9,281 were reported stolen. So that's a vastly smaller number than the guns stolen from private citizens. And also, you know, in those average numbers stolen, I don't know how many of those would be from, say, law enforcement agencies themselves or the military itself, because I'm sure that there's some theft involved there. But again, even if you want to go for a low ball number, 100,000 firearms probably stolen out of vehicles each year of generally responsible gun owners, probably, that could be kept out of the hands of criminals just by bringing, say, your gun in from your car when you get home from work. You know, don't leave it out there. And say you're going to bed and you remember it's out there and you think, ah, it'll be fine, I locked my doors. Don't. Take the time, take 5 minutes, walk out to your car, get it, bring it back in. That's all I'm saying. So, you know, I'm not trying to tell anybody what to do or how to do it. That's all up to you. You're responsible people. I'm hopefully responsible people. But I think it'd be a good step that we could all take as gun owners. Anyway, this is John from Alloy 211. If you liked, give it a thumbs up. If you thought it was interesting or a good point, share it with other people. And if you liked the video, subscribe to my channel. Now granted, like I said, this isn't necessarily the typical video I do, but hey, maybe you'll like something else I do. So thanks, have a good day.